die with a whole lot of money, cause I did not have that shit when I was born. Ruby bitch, she sold the seats of the phone. Honestly, I feel the leave with a phone. Honestly, I gotta ride with a home, cause honestly, I heard them boys gon' be gone. Honestly, I do these drugs on the known. Lay off for the pain, I'm honestly torn. Honestly, I really came up from poverty. I had to hustle to struggle about it. You did what you did, I don't want your apology. This shit in my cup, get me high like astrology.
What's up, PR family? It's your girl P.
It's your boy Rob, man. Welcome back to another video.
Welcome back.
So as y'all seen the title today, we are doing a agree to disagree challenge.
Yes.
This could go either left or right.
Yeah. We actually used to do this like before it was ever a challenge, before we ever started doing YouTube or anything like that. We used to do this on our own all the time,
Yep.
and it used to get. I remember it getting heated sometimes because we didn't agree on something or.
But I think it's something you have to do. Because if you want to be with somebody, you need to know what their views is on certain,
for sure,
on certain topics or situations. So,
yeah.
Like I said, we used to do this for fun.
Yeah,
So
we used to do
like,
this all the time.
let's just put it on YouTube and let's see, see how
what
we got.
happens.
And like I said, that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
So stuff might have changed since then. So.
Right.
But I found these questions off of Google. These were like the top. It was like the top 50, like agree to disagree. I didn't pick 50 questions. I just chose like the 10 most best questions, I should say.
Okay.
So let me just start off with round one.
Okay.
All right. So the first question was, is it essential for couples to have similar life goals?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well.
I agree. You gotta have similar life goals.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really think of. I mean, I'm not saying like because, like Rob and I, like just as an example, like Rob wouldn't mind having fame, like being a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
Or like being famous. I do not want to be a celebrity. like nothing about being a celebrity intrigues me. I don't care if people know me like at all. But we both agreed that what is it like fame or riches? What is it? Riches or fame or whatever.
You choose money or
fame, basically like, money or fame. Like we both agreed like we'll take the money.
Quick.
But he'll take the money and be a celebrity. I do not want to be a celebrity at all. I just don't. Like, that's just not in my goals at all. But we both agreed that, like, I want to be wealthy one day. Yeah. So I think it doesn't have to be, like, the exact same.
But in the same vicinity for the most part,
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, basically piggybacking off of what you say, like, if like, we blow up off of YouTube and we go to the store and people recognize us, I feel like that'd be cool. I've had a situation like that. Somebody seen me off of a video and they was just in shock to see me.
Yeah.
So it's a great feeling. Like I'm like, man, like me, little old me.
Yeah.
But
so to solve that point, because it happened to both of us.
Yeah.
We met somebody who watches us in person before, and they freaked out when they saw him, and then I came around the corner, later on, and they freaked out when they saw me. And I mean, I get what you're saying. It is a good. It's
and
an
I know y'all
interesting
gonna watch
feeling.
this video too, so shout
out to y'all.
Man.
Right?
I appreciate y'all.
It was a good feeling, but I ain't gonna lie, I was a little like overwhelmed, just a little bit like, hey.
I was like,
I don't know.
Man, that was great. I love that. So.
I think it's cool when it happens every now and then, but like think about being like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce can't go check her mailbox.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that. So
that
I mean,
is a different level. Yeah, I wouldn't want like that. Yeah, Beyonce, Jay-Z, LeBron, Drake. I wouldn't want like that type of fame.
Yeah.
That's a little too much. But.
Yeah. But that was off topic. The question was, can we have similar? Do we need to have similar goals? So another example I thought of is like. If you know Rob, he's very entrepreneurial spirited. Like, if he had the choice, he would rather work for himself before he worked for,
like, I would leave my today, and go all in. I just risk it all.
Yeah, and I'm not like that at all. It's not that I don't think I'm capable of being an entrepreneur. It's just not something in my aspiration. But we both do love business. We both have business degrees and all that stuff. So it's like, although we would go about business differently, he would do it solo. Well, I would probably rather do it with a bigger corporation. We both agree that business is...
I just like controlling my own hours and being able to move at my own pace.
I think that's fair. So,
but
I do think it needs to be similar, though.
Yes. Yeah. I want the same thing. Right. Question 2. Is it okay to have opposite sex friends in a relationship? I agree.
However... I'm not gonna get snappy. I agree. I think
I
that's
think it'd be
natural.
weird.
Yeah.
I truly think it'd be weird if I was a dude and I just had all dude friends.
I don't think it would be weird.
Nah, that's a little weird.
How? I think it's weird being a man and having all female friends. That's weird.
Like,
That's weird.
I feel like it's a mixture. I feel like
I think you should have and I'm not saying you should. I just if it happens, I think having a mixture of both guy and girl friends is normal. I just think that's normal. It's weird to walk around and you mean you never like kicked it. I mean, well, like I don't have brothers, but like you have sisters. Like, why would you? You know what I mean? I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Like, how could you not have friends of the opposite sex?
Yeah, like it don't like even like some of her friends like I'm cool with, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like that's just a little weird. To me, I feel like it's cool, you know.
Yeah, I just boundaries, and it could be boundaries for anybody though.
Right.
Like there are guys who could overstep a boundary too. So
family that can overstep a boundary.
Absolutely.
You know? So that just comes with territory.
So it's just about respecting the relationship. I don't think. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I agree on that one.
Yeah, I don't
There's
see a
nothing to
problem
say
with
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
Question 3: should couples have a joint bank account?
That's hard. Should couples have a joint bank account? I gotta think because I don't know. Should couples have a joint bank account? I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, I'm
gonna say yes.
No, the only reason I say yes is because if y'all boyfriend and girlfriend just starting off, that's totally separate. But if y'all considering marriage or married, I feel like you have to, because now all of y'all stuff is one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like even with us, like once we got everything into one pot and we saw where everything was coming in from, it made it so much easier for us to navigate on, you know, bills and stuff that's for the household.
I just think that if it's separate, it doesn't allow you to work together on your finances. Like if all your money is separate, I'm gonna feel like I earned this money, I make this money, I could spend it how I want, you know, to spend it, and it's just not gonna allow y'all to come together to have like financial stability.
That's the
like, you know, because 9 times out of 10, no two people make the exact same amount of money. Right. Somebody's going to make more. And so because you make more and you see all the money that comes into your account, you're going to think we can do this and we can do that. Meanwhile, the other person is like, no, we cannot, you know, do this or do that. Yeah. And I just feel like that'll bring tension between, because you're going to be like, I work this much, I bring up this much, I want to draw this, I want to buy that. And you know, you're going to have a partner that's not going to understand that because they just make less. And it could be anything. Right. You could make $80,000 and somebody else make $150,000. That's still a totally different tax brackets. Right. It doesn't have to be something. And it's crazy because
cheap. And that's what I say, when you combine those together,
both of you see
150 and 80. That's a lot of money right there.
That's a lot of money together. Exactly. But it allows both of them to come together and see, okay, now I see why you said we can't buy this or that. I see why you see we can buy this or that. But when it's separate, it's hard to visualize and see. You'll never be able to like fully financially plan.
She the goat when it comes to this financial stuff.
No, I'm not. Do not listen to him. No,
she really good with this financial stuff.
I'm not.
Down to the penny, y'all. I swear to God, every month. Alright, but question 4. Can you still be in a relationship if the parents don't like your partner?
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tricky situation.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky, but at the end of the day, you can't let nobody dictate your life.
Yeah.
You can't let nobody dictate your life. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that, we have to be optimistic, right? We have to assume that the parents, you know, dislike your spouse for an actual reason. We have to, you know, we have to assume that. But, sometimes they just want you with somebody that they didn't dreamed of in their head, and that's all it is. So it's like, if you're happy, you're not, you know, unsafe or anything like that, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. As much as my parents love him, we spend probably not even 10% of our time with our parents. So it's like, even if they didn't dislike him, you don't see him that often or, you know, be around us that much for it to really make a difference anyway. So why would I?
All right. Question 5. Do couples do couples have to be at the same place financially to make a relationship work?
No. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, disagree.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree on that one. You ain't gotta be at the same place financially.
I wish we would just get away from the topic of finances. Like,
I guess it's a big part in, if people stay together or break up, or because I've seen that when I was researching some of these questions. That like finance was on there a lot. So.
But it's just money comes and goes. Like, if you're with somebody for money, like, that's where you messed up at.
Right.
That's where you messed up at. Like, don't get me wrong, money plays a big role in everything in life. So I get it, but like, this is somebody that you're supposed to be with the rest of your life. They gonna make money, they gonna lose money, then they'll get some more, and they probably gonna lose even more. Like,
I done gambled a lot of ways.
Yeah, you still gamble a lot of ways. So it's like, I don't know what it is with people's fascination of money and love. Like, why do those? I don't get it. But
I guess because it was an example, and I was like, oh, somebody make 100,000, and then the other person make like 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can they be together? And
yes, they can be together.
That's 130,000 in your house.
But that goes back to combining the money.
Yeah.
When you live separately, and I'm over here with $100,000 and you over there with 30, and we expecting to split the rent and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna want the penthouse downtown. You be like, girl, we finna stay in the hood. So yeah, that's why it doesn't work. But if you put the money together and you like, oh, okay, we gotta meet in the middle on this or whatever, you'll see why. So that goes back to the other question. But I just don't think money is just. That just needs to be. I feel like nowadays, and we ain't been in the dating market in a long time.
Yeah,
but I just feel like that's probably what people start with. What do you do?
What do you do? How much you make?
Yeah,
you got a 401k, woo, all that good stuff.
Those are all important things, but I just feel like there are more important questions that should be asked before we start talking about financials. Yeah. Do I even like you to be talking about how much money you make? Or whatever.
So, all right. Question 6 was, I guess it's kind of similar to the first question. Do couples have to have the same lifestyle to make a relationship work?
You disagree?
I'm gonna disagree.
Maybe we think. Okay, so what are you thinking?
Lifestyle wise?
Yeah.
I mean, like, in terms of, like, do we have to do the same exact thing?
So when I read lifestyle, I'm not thinking of like occupation or thing of that nature. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of like hobbies. So like, if I love to party, you don't. I don't think we'll work out.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause every weekend I'm gone, and I'm not coming home till 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, but that's my lifestyle. That's the type of lifestyle I like to live. That's a hobby. I don't think that will work out.
That's okay. I see what you're saying on that aspect. Yeah.
Or I don't know, what's another like hobby or lifestyle? Like maybe somebody who likes to travel a lot. Like I love to travel, but I introduced you to traveling, so now you like it. Right. But if you didn't like traveling, I would be miserable if you never wanted to get on the airplane. But that's because you like it, though. Yeah. But like if you didn't mess with airplanes and things of that nature, I would be miserable because I love, like, I'm having withdrawals. Not being, I ain't seen the airport yet, and we 3 months into the year.
That's rare for us.
Yeah, that is not a thing.
That's super rare. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to.
So
she talked
that's how I'm thinking of lifestyle. But what were you thinking essentially? Like,
I don't know. I guess I was kind of thinking. Like lifestyle, like I guess like occupation, like we have to do the same exact thing.
Okay, yeah, no.
You know, like if you in the movie industry, I gotta be in the movie industry. If you play sports, I gotta play sports. Yeah. You know, I was thinking lifestyle as in terms of like that. You know, if you like a certain show, I gotta like a certain show.
Oh no.
You know, I guess that's how I was, thinking of it as. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. The way you put it like that, I definitely agree.
When I think of lifestyle, I just think of that being like an early riser versus a night owl. Like you were a night owl prior to becoming like a full blown adult. I've never been a night owl. I do not stay up.
Man, I used to be up.
11 o'clock has always been like you pushing it. Like I be tired, but I can wake up.
I'm a morning person.
6 in the morning, no problem. You know, so yeah.
I agree with you on that.
It's like a lifestyle.
All right, question 7 was: do women start most arguments? I'll say that one up quick.
Disagree.
I'm agree on that one.
Women do not start most arguments. Men start the arguments by doing something that you knew you weren't supposed to be doing. But because I'm the one that got to be vocal on it, now I'm the one that's viewed as being, what they call it?
Starting them.
Yeah, starting them, but also being, I don't know the word, whatever. But yeah, basically just being difficult. But you knew. I done told you how many times. After you take out the trash, put a new trash bag in. But because I done said something about it, even though I done told you millions of times to stop doing that. But because now I'm being vocal on it, now I'm the bad guy. Now I started the argument.
She the bad guy. Yep. Yeah, there be stuff I be telling her I don't want.
Like what?
Do you want to speak of trash? I tell her anytime. She orders stuff all the time. And then she would sit the box on top of the trash can.
Yep, I do.
Stop doing that. Sit it on the side.
I will. I'll stop doing it when you start putting the trash bag in the trash can. But I swear, when you told me that, I start doing what you told me. But then you continued to not put a trash bag in the trash can. So I said, we both gonna be mad then. Well, now we both mad. Until you start, we can go downstairs right now. I bet you ain't no trash bag in the trash can.
Let's move on.
Exactly. So I'm putting my stuff on top of the trash can.
I don't like that.
So now we both can be mad.
All right. What is the next question? Oh, is complimenting the opposite sex considered cheating? I'm gonna disagree.
Wait a minute. What we mean by complimenting the opposite sex? Like my yeah, like we talking about strangers? Are we talking about celebrities? Are we talking about family? Like
we talking about this in general. Like if we watch the TV, like she looks pretty. Like if that.
Don't you ever say that?
I'm just saying.
I know.
Like, you know, or like even you to say like, he still look good for his age.
But he's an old. I'm talking about old.
That's complimenting another man, though. I don't know what they like these cougars out here now.
Dude.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying one NBA player just got jammed up because he got an old head pregnant.
Yeah, that's
disgusting.
So
that's why you see what I'm saying. But you see what I'm saying though.
No, I just be. But you have said that too.
What?
Like, he still look good, for his age. Talking about, older guys or celebrities or whatever.
That's why I put up disagree. Because I said, I wouldn't say that's cheating. It ain't saying like, I'm trying to woo, you feel me?
No, I don't feel it. Actually, I don't.
No, that ain't that.
Just don't do it. No.
But, no. I wouldn't consider that no cheating or nothing like that. Got like 2 or 3 more of these left. A good personality is more important than looks.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree on that one too.
And I be watching Love is Blind. So it be people who, if you watch Love is Blind on Netflix, if you haven't, you need to watch it. But if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's these people who, they do an experiment. They spend like weeks or so behind a wall talking to somebody so that you can build like an emotional connection. You learn about their personalities, and I won't say all the time, but most of the time they don't end up making it to the altar because they see not just how they look, but how the other people in the experiment look, and it end up not being worth it. It's like, yeah, we connected emotionally, but like, she fine or he cute or whatever. So I think they both go hand in hand. Like, you have to be attracted to your partner. I'm sorry, you just do. But I don't think looks is all. But I also don't think personality is all. I gotta have both.
It's a little bit of everything. Yeah. You gotta have. You said that perfectly. I ain't gotta say nothing.
I mean, we watched it, right? Yeah. Like we've seen it.
I don't know why them people do that. I couldn't do it. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, I think it's important. And there are some people who look up, they make the emotional connection, and they just so happen to be attracted to each other after the fact. So they make it, but I don't think that's just because they connected emotionally.
Right.
I think that also goes back to having like opposite sex friends or whatever. Because we have common emotional whatever.
Right.
We just our personalities align, but we're not attracted to each other.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You did that perfect.
Thank you.
All right. Yep. There's 2 more on here left. Question 10 is, let's go back to money. Should men pay for dates?
Yes. Oh, sorry. You disagree?
To a certain extent.
Okay.
I'm going to put up both of them. I'm gonna put up both of them.
Okay, go ahead.
Where we at, and like, if we saying for us,
Okay.
we just go back and forth. Some days Pia pays, sometimes I'll pay.
No.
When you first starting off, a man should pay for everything. Like, that's how I look at it. I feel like it depends on where you at in your relationship. Okay. If y'all first started dating or you talking or you ask this girl out, you should definitely be paying for it. If you're not paying for it, don't ask her out. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Period.
But like, well, we ain't been together for our money is the same.
Yeah, it
now
really
at
don't
this
matter.
point.
Yeah.
It's my money probably anyway. So it's like, where we at now? We just go back and forth.
Yeah, it's like any mini mo card.
Yeah, we just pick one. It really don't even be mattering at that point. Because at the end of the day, she gonna track it anyway. So,
exactly. I'm gonna find a bucket to take the money out of it anyway, so it don't matter.
It don't matter. So that's why I say I'm both on that one.
No, that's a good point. I was only thinking about from a dating perspective.
Oh yeah.
Because people who are our generation who watch this video, y'all know what I'm talking about. Other people may not. So like if you on Twitter and all that stuff out there, I don't know what has gotten into these new men thinking that they the prize all of a sudden, thinking that women need to wine and dine them. And I disagree with you just a little bit, even on the dating tip, how you were saying how like men should pay. I don't think it's a problem with women paying for dates, even in the dating phase. I just think that men should pay for the first one. Right. Because 9 times out of 10, you the one that asked me out in the first place. And I just think you should pay for most of them. You know, like if we go on 10 dates.
If it's his birthday,
freedom. Yeah, you can pay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Or even if it's something like when we were dating, I will always pay for the tickets to go to like the plays and stuff because he hates the theater. He don't like going to plays or things like that. He just going just to be with me. Right. So I would pay, you know, but
I took her to I took her to a wrestling event.
Right,
you feel me? Something she ain't never been to before. I love wrestling. Yeah. So I was like,
I go just to go with
you. So that's something that I would pay for. So it's just like, it's a happy medium. For real.
So I get that.
Yeah, so I'm in the middle on that one. But this is the last question. I kind of saved this one for last because I was like, I don't know. But it was like, can a relationship thrive if one partner wants children and the other don't? Yeah, I was like, dang, that's a toughie right there.
I gotta put up both. I have to put up both of them.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna put up both of them.
Okay, what's your thoughts?
So for me, like if I wanted kids and you didn't want kids, that's just something we would have to like work out.
Okay.
But it depends on how bad you really want those kids.
Okay.
Like if you're somebody who's like adamant of, I have to have at least one kid.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay.
I don't. But if you like in the middle ground, like okay, if we have a kid, I'm cool with it. If we never have a kid, you know, it will suck, but I would do that if you really don't want one.
Yeah.
I get that. So that's why I was like, okay. What do you think?
I agree. It depends on how bad you want it and what the other partner's options are. Because there are a lot of people who are like I know for women, me being included, I'm very hesitant on birthing a child. Like, if I had kids, I really, I could have them, I don't have to have them. I don't really care. But I know birthing kids, I am severe, over the top scared of giving birth to a kid. And so, if you were adamant, I gotta have kids, I would be like, okay, well, are you open to adopting? Are you open to a surrogate, something else, so that because like I said, I don't care about having kids. I just don't know if I physically want to have the kid, So if you were open to things of that nature, then obviously I think it could work out. But if I was like, no, I'm not having kids, I'm not putting my body through that. I don't want to raise nobody else's kids, But you absolutely wanted kids, I don't think it could work.
I don't think it'll work either.
Yeah, I don't see how. Yeah.
I don't know how you would. Yeah, I just don't know how it'll work. Because now that person is considering going outside the relationship at that point.
Yeah, because that's what they want. That's a goal.
That's a goal.
That's a lifestyle, that we talked about. That's why I was saying.
Keep their legacy going. Or, you never know.
And some people, they just take pride in being a parent. Some people, that's one of their life goals. Some people life goals is career related. Yep. Some people it's just family related. They end goals, as long as they get to be a mom or a dad, they happy.
They good to go.
Yeah, so.
It just really depends.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. That was the last question, y'all. This didn't go as bad as I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, it has definitely gotten worse.
Yeah, like I say, we done did this multiple times.
Yeah.
So. I didn't think it was gonna go too crazy.
Yeah.
You never know with these type of videos.
But if y'all have any 2 cents on anything that we talked about, put it in the comments. We interested to know if you agree or disagree as well. If you have any questions that I don't know that y'all deem controversial that we should talk about, you can put down there.
You know, and if y'all a new couple, watch this video and ask each other the same questions. You know, because like you say, we ain't been together forever. It seems like so. It's like we know each other like back our hands at this point and what we want in life and all of that. So
yeah.
But we finna close out this video, man. We love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow our Instagrams. We out, man. Love y'all. Peace.